Good morning, Javon Pera to the morning drive. Thought about someone saying I can't find love, and different times in my life, and lots of people, right? They're looking for this special relationship, or looking for the fulfillment of this hole in their heart, whatever it is, the love that's lacking. And so, it made me think the difference between love and the thing that people call love. So real love, it doesn't have any criteria. There's no criteria. So I'm gonna love and give of my life to somebody, and I don't need anything back. I don't need affection back. I don't need commitment back. I don't need words of affirmation, reciprocation, nothing back. Real love, because real love, we give and love for the sake of love itself, just because of who we are, and it feels good to be loving. And the thing that we call love is mostly, I would say, a trade. Not a bad trade, I guess. So I'm going to commit to you if you commit to me. It's a good trade. I'm going to do nice things for you if you do nice things for me. It's a nice trade. I'm going to stay faithful to you if you stay faithful to me. I'm going to, and on it goes. I'm going to stay loyal. I'm going to stick around. I'm going to clean, whatever it is, if you fill in the blank. But if you don't, I'm out of here. And so we end up more like trading than we do loving. Not a bad thing at all. But love, there's something about love that's just beautiful, that creates this whole energetic, blissful thing that wouldn't exist just from trading. It reminds me of the song, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me no more. Dun, 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 dun. So it's people looking for love, but they're fearful of being hurt. Because, why is that? Well, if I give of myself, the thing I really like, I'm really asking for what I really want, or I'm sharing the things that are most important to me, or I'm sharing the things that nobody knows, and that's vulnerability, and that is an awesome gift to give to somebody. And the person isn't vulnerable back, or doesn't honor the vulnerability. Like, let's say I say, I really want to be a ballerina. I've never told anybody this, and I get mocked. You want to be a ballerina, you stupid loser, and at that point I'm going to be completely crushed, because I've shared my true desire and somebody squashed it. And so instead, what most people do is they share what isn't the most important. They share what's more socially acceptable. I want to be a ballerina, but I say, I'm going to be a hard worker and make a lot of money. And, socially, everyone says, yeah, good job. That's great. That's socially acceptable. And at the same time, I might go out and do it, but it's not very fulfilling, because it's not what I really want in life. But if someone tells me that I'm a loser and a bad businessman, and that's not really what I want anyway, I'm like, okay, well, screw you. You're out of my life anyway. And they didn't really hurt me, and I already created some distance by giving them a goal that's not that important to me, and they rejected, but who cares? Easy to cut out. But if I share with somebody my true desires, and I'm sharing this vulnerability, which is a true gift to give to somebody, and then they reject that, I feel like it's rejecting me's identity. And so we have this thing of looking for love, but baby, don't hurt me. And so we end up protecting ourselves, because we have this idea of love there's a needed reciprocation, that you need to love me back in the same intensity that I'm loving you. And what happens is, it's a stalemate. It's a stalemate that lasts forever. For some time, some people never get out of the stalemate. They're always waiting for the other person to reciprocate in such a way that it's safe to fully give of themselves. And so, what is love? Well, love doesn't have that requirement. There is no stalemate, because you don't need something back for love. In fact, think of the story of a guy and girl dating, and the girl and guy are, before they're dating, the girl and guy are friends. They know each other from school, something or other. They hang out a lot. They joke around a lot. And in fact, the guy, let's say, is an idiot and does a bunch of dumb stuff. Gets drunk and makes bad decisions with girls and gets fired from a job and all this stuff. And in this story, the girl is a friend and she enjoys hearing the stupidity of her guy friend. It's just like entertaining. It's like, oh my gosh, and then what happened? Wow, you were so dumb. Hey, you want to go get something to eat? It's like that. It's actually entertaining for her to hear the stupid antics of her guy friend. Now, imagine as their relationship gets closer and closer and they start to trust each other and they're super vulnerable with each other and they create this intimacy, and then now they're thinking, I'm going to get into a romantic relationship. And suddenly this guy's dumb antics become not fun for the girl. The girl's like, hey, you can't be stupid like you're doing. You need to straighten up. You can't be getting fired from a job. You need to, keep the job. Hey, you certainly can't be doing dumb stuff with other girls. No way. And what's the difference? Why did she enjoy the stories before and now she thinks that they are damaging, horrible stories, and it causes her a bunch of stress? It freaks her out. Well, the reason is she has entered into a place where she requires something back. There's a requirement now, and it's the departing from love, right? There's this criteria of what you need to give back to me. And now, I'm not saying it's bad for the stuff that she wants. It's not a bad thing. What happens though is it's now a trade instead of love with no conditions. That's all that's happened. And she does not enjoy whatever happens to her because she has an expectation of what's supposed to be. And if we hold on to that expectation, if I'm very clear about I need this thing back from you, if I give this to you, it's trying to make life different from what it is, and we will always suffer if we do that. Instead of loving exactly what is, and then we will always have freedom and peace if we do that. So, question for you. Are you looking for love? And if you are, have you been successful in getting it as you need something back? One way, if you haven't been successful at getting this love that you're looking for, is just start to give it with no condition. Give the stuff that you want the most. Give the vulnerability to others and share. And people reject you, it's fine. You're doing it for your commitment's sake. If you're looking for someone to cherish you, start cherishing other people, looking for all the things that you can just cherish and just think are wonderful, and let them know that they're wonderful. This could be the checkout person all the way to your mom that bugs you to death. If you're looking for intimacy, let other people see into you. Create the intimacy one way, and if people don't share back, that's fine. You're going to go first. If you're looking for honorability or trustworthiness, be the person that's honorable and trustworthy. If you're looking for affection, just be super affectionate to everybody that you can, and especially the person that you want it back from. And even if they don't reciprocate, you do it for who you are. And what you'll find is the world transforms right before you. You create this pocket of love, and you may end up getting back what you've really been wanting and that thing that you're giving away. And the great thing is, even if you don't give it back, you get to experience it because you created it, because it's always been there. You're just letting it out. My thoughts on unconditional love. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.